Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Christ 169. Mark here, guys, by the way. I'm coming to you guys live with live upload, with live video, live stream, because I wanted to make this video. I waited long enough for it. Okay? I waited long enough to make this video. I think it's time for the people like me who are on the fence to make a video on this. And my video is this. The 2022 midterms is a clusterfuck of a mess. And I'm going to say this, a clusterfuck. Because right now in Arizona, they're still counting 600,000 ballots, or supposedly 600,000 ballots. Florida is half the size of Texas, and they counted all their ballots within 5 hours. Hand in, drop off, what do you want to call it, okay? And before you label me some evil Trump hater, yeah, I voted for Trump in 2020 because Uncle Biden wasn't going to cut it, and he ain't cutting it right now. Okay? The problem I'm having with this, okay? Okay, the problem I have to this is this. The liberals say count your vote matters. Gotta count them all. Okay, fine. I'm not a conspiracy theorist wearing tinfoil hat. But I can call a spade a spade. I can call bullshit, okay? It took 5 days to drag Biden over the finish line in 2020. Okay, and he did it, and all he did was reverse everything that Trump did because that's evil orange man. Now we have inflation well over 8%, job losses everywhere, killing in our inner cities, in our state. Hell, people are being shot at in New York City during broad daylight, folks. Okay, I understand. My channel is not a political channel, and I understand that. And I'm kind of treading into an area that's not, the it crowd for gaming. But everybody who's over the age of 18, if you hear my voice and you're a United States citizen, you had the right and obligation to vote on November 8th. I don't care. I don't care if you vote for a glass of water, vote for Democrat, Republican, Independent, orange man, pink man, blue man. I don't care who you vote for. It's your business, not mine. But me being an independent conservative and looking at the Republican Party and Democrat Party, and both of them are screwed up. Okay? Screwed up. And you see the establishment quota of Democratic Party constantly tax and spend. Oh yeah, we haven't got what we're doing now. Tax and spend. Raise up the rates on those tax people. Yeah, I mean, good idea. What happened? Prices went up. Well, you get $20 an hour, but your cost of living go right above that. So essentially, you're a bottom feeder. Congratulations for you who voted for the Democratic gimme. Because now you're once again a bottom feeder. There's no amount of money that you're going to make, minimum wage, is ever going to make you live on it. I don't care what anybody tells you, what your professors in college lie to you. I don't care. The point being is, you're a bottom feeder for life. Every time they raise up the minimum wage, my cost of living goes right above that just to oversee that. And you're never going to be able to get nothing what you want. So why ain't going to Tahiti? Why ain't going to Florida every summer? Guess what? Because you're not an elite. You're not a rich person. You don't have the financial backing. And it's not just white privilege. It's the fact is that we have people out there voting for people like this. And I think the Democratic Party is becoming the Republican Party of 2008. They're becoming the party of 2015. They're becoming a party of, well, we have establishment. We have all these movie stars and crap like that. When Obama came to power in 2008, he came on the hope and change bandwagon. Of course, he left the country hopeless, and him and his wife and children ran out from the White House with a lot of change. So The fact is, but people believed in that bullshit. They believed in the hope and change, hope and change. This is why when I see somebody like a liberal blaming somebody else for the problems, I call that the Obama effect. Blame everybody else around you for your problems. It's never your fault for anything. That's the Obama effect. And right now, AOC is blaming some other idiot, and they're arguing. Now, the squad has 8 new members. How many more people have to die in these cities? How many more cities have to be burnt to the ground, destroyed, for you to understand that liberals don't care? They want war, chaos, destruction. That's what they want. They want total control, and they will not stop till they get it. You go, yes, master, then you're done. I don't care if you're deep blue. I don't care if you're deep red. I don't care if you're independent like me. The fact of the matter is, once you surrender yourself to the government, they will never let you go. You're going to be a bottom beater for the rest of your life. And now Biden's student loan plan that he was going to, forgiveness, has been blocked by the Supreme Court because it's unconstitutional. He don't have right to do that. So now these kids who ran and voted for him and all the Democratic masters that they have to serve now, okay, so when they find out about this, all they found out about in a couple of days after they won. Okay. So now they have to go worry about how they're going to pay for all these loans they took out. See, my biggest problem is colleges, though. If you can't pay for it, don't go to college. You get a trade school. Go to a trade. I got plenty of friends who've gone to trade to get, exterminator jobs or jobs where they're working at an HVAC or electrical or plumbing. They make probably 3 times, 4 times more than you ever make in your life with a little piece of paper you got. Why? Because they went for a trade. They got into a trade. They didn't get into a job hunt with I got this I got this I got this degree in in gender studies. Well, good job, loser. Now you got to pay back 70 grand worth of student loan debt. Well, Uncle Biden gonna tell me to do it. Uncle Biden gonna tell you to do shit. Uncle Biden do a damn thing. Uncle Biden's gonna eat ice cream and sniff children's heads while you're living, in your parents' basement, paying back $70,000 worth of student loan debt, working at the dumpy diner job you trying to leave in the first place. See, now I'm a proud believer. My sister got an associate's degree in IT. She made good money in the state, and that's her thing. I'm not a college person. I went to school. I went to have my associate's degree, but I'm not a college person. Okay, I don't care about college. I've been working at a company for 17 years. I make damn good money. Now I got my CDL truck. I'll make even more money. But this doesn't mean that I'm going to give up at my job. No, I do my job pretty well because I believe in what I do. But the midterm elections proven to me that this country has not been beaten up enough yet. We have not been beaten up enough yet. This country had not been destroyed yet. Rights haven't been violated enough yet. People haven't died in vain yet. Okay? The liberals' rallying cry is climate change, tax and spend, gender studies, and conform to our will. That is what their whole agenda is. It's not about giving chance. Oh, democracy's going to die if Republicans win. They brainwash a bunch of Generation Z people because now they're thinking they're a tree today and tomorrow they're a lesbian sea turtle. They brainwash these kids and thinking that, oh my God, the evil Republicans, Nazi Hitlers running around. But the Nazi Hitlers are the Democrats that you're supporting. The ones that banish you. Once you cross their line, they banish you out to middle of nowhere. You're no longer part of the welcomeness of the Democratic Party once you mess up in their eyes. And they'll never let you forget it. The midterm elections, I never believed in a red wave. I never believed any red wave. Like I said, I'm an independent conservative. So I don't care. But the Democratic Party lied to the peasants. They lied to them in a way that now the student loan forgiveness plan that Biden been hoping no longer accepting applications. It's been pretty much terminated by Biden. He didn't care anymore. Why should he care? He has the Senate for another 2 years. House too, probably eventually, if they can find enough votes. Find enough votes to get the they find enough votes to get the House back under Democratic control. But see, I'm not saying that the Republicans are out sin. Like I said, I'm an independent conservative. I don't care either way. What I do care about though is having a understand due process. It shouldn't take 4 or 5 days for Arizona to count their damn ballots. Florida did it less than 5 hours. At 2.13 million people in that damn state. Texas did it hell within probably half that time. So you're telling me two of the biggest states we have can count them just like that, but Arizona has to do with what? Magnifying glasses and damn freaking crayon. How are they taking so long? Okay, they're dragging their feet against the damn ground. Liberals are trying to find enough votes so they can get their people passed. This is why a lot of people don't vote. This is why I tell people you're important to vote. You have to vote. It's your right. It's your civic duty to go out there and vote. If you don't vote for the change, you're never going to get change. Now you have Lake versus Hobbs. Hobbs is the person who's in charge of the election commissions in Arizona. She wouldn't let go of her power. Wink, wink kind of thing, huh? Kind of funny how to find all these mysterious votes. So, Hobbs will probably win. And she'll turn, Arizona, just like, Philadelphia. We're going to next California. Everybody in. Now, Featherman wants to Pennsylvania wants to make the country pretty much his state an open state where they can have druggies come in here and they'll let people out for even homicides. Look at New York City. Okay, look at New York City. They had a woman there. Husband was literally on camera in this woman's house. Her husband was beating the shit out of her. He went to jail. The DA got less crime, or judge gave him a less sentence. He went home, blew her away, killed her. Now he's going to jail for probably the rest of his life unless they give him the usual, Disney bus pass and get him out. He has multiple crimes, multiple issues. New York City. Yes, a lot of liberals lost their seats in the House. So, and in California too. But still not enough. The red waves were small spatterings all over the country. It wasn't a bad thing. It was an okay day. And the liberals dancing and cheering are the same peasants who have crosshairs on their foreheads walking around. Because New York City, you're going to get shot. You're more likely to get shot in New York City in broad daylight than you are at nighttime. And that's truthfulness, folks. If you don't believe what I'm saying, I don't tell you. And Mayor Lightfoot once again won her mayor seat again. I still don't understand that one. But I guess people in Chicago have not buried enough children yet, have not buried enough loved ones yet to actually give a damn. And to me, that's very sad. Enough people haven't died yet, so they're going to keep on voting for this Beetlejuice-looking piece of trash to come out there and keep going, well, like questions, I'm gonna end this interview. Well, I'm sorry, you're the mayor. Supposed to answer questions. You had your legions take up 200 blocks around your house to get your beauty sleep, so your little peasants wouldn't be able to wake you up. I guess hearing all those gunshots probably didn't get enough beauty sleep. I guess I don't like Lightfoot or Littlefoot, whatever your damn name is. But I think the biggest problem is with this country right now is it hasn't been beaten up enough yet. People think, oh my God, abortion is number one. Okay, how are you going to afford abortion if you have no job? How do you afford abortion if your state pretty much burning in the ground? I mean, I understand there's pervos, sickos out there and family members do that kind of weird shit, and I think it's disgusting. But in Afghanistan and Iraq, abortion is legal and outlawed. The doctor and the mother can both be killed because of that. a couple of years ago, everybody was singing the praises of Afghanistan and Iraq, saying, "Oh, poor Muslims." You might want to read up on your Muslim faith if you're a Muslim leftist who believes in all this abortion crap, because your own religion goes against what you believe. See, you have to believe in this stuff. In Ukraine, they don't believe in same-sex marriage. They outlawed it. So essentially, you're supporting countries that contradict your beliefs because you are an idiot peasant who doesn't understand. You went to school and got a degree, that don't mean squat because you're mentally retarded up here. All you have here is liberal nonsense, white privilege, and gender studies and all that crap. You don't have actual life. If you're a 21-year-old kid or an adult, you don't know anything about life yet. I'm 41 years old. And I've lost friends, different things from suicide to murder and car accidents. Okay? I've had friends who lost their loved ones. I have loved ones who can't remember my name half the time. So I got a lot of things going on in my life. But it's called life. I don't run from them. I accept them. The problem with the Democrats is that they run and they play the Obama effect. They blame everybody else for the problems that they create. Then they wonder why they're losing the Latino and the black vote. Granted, the white women voted for Biden or voted for the liberals, of course. And Gen X doesn't care. Gen Z don't care. They're voting for anybody that frees them a little bit, that promises a little free college tuition. They sell their soul for a semester if they could, because they don't care. They have no belief in God, no belief in anything. They believe in transgender lesbian sea turtles. I'm a tree tomorrow, and because I think it, I must be it. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. But nah, I think I'm a thin person, but I'm not a thin person. I can think all I want. If I don't go to the gym and start working out, it ain't gonna matter. So that right there to me is how stupid the Gen Z are. They don't have any common sense. The common sense has left for the day, and it's never coming back. So midterm elections to me are kind of weird because Biden's toting like he just won the Super Bowl. If you remember, if you remembers what day it is. Too busy eating ice cream and walking around outside, falling off bicycles. I mean, the man shouldn't be president of the shuffleboard club, let alone president of the country. But it's what people wanted. I don't believe in the Kathy K. Lake, denier crap. And Trump, to me, is losing a lot of steam because he's acting like a 5-year-old. And the liberals are not really making any sense anymore. And the supporters of the people are just outright bonkers. So the only party I think of that really has a chance, snowball team to hell, to really turn it around is the Republican Party. But they're too damn busy worrying about infighting. Now you have Trump fighting with Candace Owens. Now I'm like, this is the most weirdest thing I've ever in my life. They ain't AOC, one of her former goons. It's somebody. It's like, man, it's weird. There's a lot of hatred in this country, folks. A lot of hatred in this country. A lot of hatred. We have an anti-God problem. I know the Senate going back to the liberals, so they're going to dance around thinking it's great, think it's sliced bread. Now they may squeak out the House too because they haven't found enough votes yet. They actually win it, and they'll do tax and spend like normal. And they're supposed to they're drunk as hell, just banging the gavel. And that's what's going to happen. And I think it's funny because we live in a world where this is normal now. People are okay with with a drunken and makes people believe that the liberal parties is the most chaotic party of all, and they are. Look at them. They talked about how evil the Republican Party is. Take away Social Security, all this crap. How many bills did the liberals pass? Opening the borders. How many times has BP Harris gone to the border? 0. How many things have they contacted the families of these dead border agents? Zero. How many times did they even give a damn about anything other than Martha's Vineyard? Oh my God. So some illegals are there now. We have to build walls now. I guarantee you, they keep flying people down there, up there to Martha's Vineyard, and somebody gets killed or gets hurt. Walls go up so fast you wouldn't blink. You'd be blinking to be done. Okay, and that's something you need to look at. The midterms to me show me that a bunch of people who are young don't understand how life works. Because it's cool and chic to be a liberal. Your tongue like this, that kind of crap, and middle fingers, all of that. It's all good and fun and sweet until some 6'4" bastard wants to come to the door and kill you. Then you're supposed to call the police and pee on yourself. The same police that you demonize, that AOC is demonizing in New York right now. Because, crime just falls out of the sky, I guess, in New York City. No, not her. No, she has walls, guns, gates, and guards to protect her ass. Your ass in New York City is like open season. So, guys, I don't make these videos that much or live stream that much, but I had to clear my head on it. I'm not pissed off at the midterm. I really don't care either way, because all it's going to do is means more people are going to die in liberal cities. Pennsylvania is going to go deeper into the shithole it is right now. Arizona will have a new Democratic governor. I guarantee you. She'll squeak out a win, and she'll pretty much torpedo the state. And you'll see more problems break up. And they'll be blaming the Republicans for it. And if the Republicans smart, they'll go like, not our fault. Your policy is liberal. Eat it. And just walk away from it. The best thing the liberals Republicans do is to totally ignore it. When it starts burning down liberal cities, walk away. Don't say anything at all. Let the peasants die because they don't listen anyway. No, let the peasants die because they don't want to listen. They don't want to be, they think they're grown at 18, 21 years old. You think you're grown. Now you can survive yourself in cities that people don't give a shit about. Okay? And once you get killed, we may or may not be able to may do a tribute video to you if we care enough to do so. And this is I hate this attitude, but the only attitude I have left. It's just not to care anymore. Because the liberals are going to destroy this nation as much as they can because they don't give a damn. The AOCs of the world, the country, don't care. They want destruction, chaos, and murder. They want this. Because it reminds them of home, Afghanistan, or whatever hell country they came from. It reminds them of home, I guess. So, it reminds them of how home used to be. So, when they burn down the cities, and when stuff finally gets done, when the Antifas finally burn down enough crap to come after these liberal masters, and I'm afraid that once it happens, it's going to be game on with these people. Because Antifa ain't going to care about, AOC's liberal nonsense. They will kill her and kill everybody else because they don't give a shit. And this is not a threat to anybody at all. I'm threatening nobody on this video. I'm telling you now, you guys understand that. If Nancy Pelosi's house can be broken into, allegedly, with gates, guards, and walls, and fences, and guards, what does that mean for you, or for the AOCs of the country, or anybody else who's a liberal, who's waving the carrot over, student loan debt that the High Court has already struck down? I'm telling you, folks, it could be a bloodbath out there. These liberals who think that they can control their little minions like little puppeteers, we're going to find out that the puppets are cutting the strings and coming at them with blades. And these people will be running for their lives because they don't have no clue who they're messing with. The Nazis didn't have all this fun because they had somebody pulling the strings. But Hitler knew better than to, antagonize them with too much stuff. He wasn't stupid. technically. But unlike Stalin and Hitler, AOC is not a dictator. She's not a person that can put her fist down and people die. No. She is a kitty cat purring compared to people I mentioned. So these people like Soros cannot control these people. And my fear is once they realize that the Democratic Party does not care and what's to come, and this is the part where I said, and what's to come. This is the part of it down the line. Once the liberal peasants, the Antifas and the Gen Zs really understand that these people don't care about them and they lie to them, you're going to see burning down of rich people's houses commence. You're going to see people losing their minds. And once again, I'm not telling anybody to do anything. Just listen to me. Understand what I'm saying to you as a premonition or as a thing to happen. Once these liberals, once the liberal peasants find out that their liberal masters, like the AOCs and the rest of them, has lied to them for 2, 4, 6, 8 years, it's going to be open season on all of them. The reason I say that is because they're no longer going to listen to them or care what she has to say. They're going to go with baseball bat, knife, gun, bomb, whatever. And they're not going to care. You can't control these people. You can't control rabid animals. You put the rabid animals down. And these people don't have any respect for their own families, or their own lives, or their own government, or their own city or state. They will burn down whatever they want, when they want, how they want. They don't care. And once you realize that, Democratic Party, once you realize that you played with a live grenade and it goes boom in your face, it's too late to put the pen back in. It's too late to hashtag peace and unity. It's too late for all that. You have allowed them to arm themselves. And Soros can make all the excuses he wants. These people are going to realize their leash, and they're going to cut the leash, and they're going to be rabid on you. What happened to a couple of Democrats around in like St. Louis, and happened to Democrats over in California, like Nancy Pelosi and her husband's allegedly being broken into. It's just a start of things to come. Because these peasants are going to realize, what, we've been lied to for 4, 6, 8 years. Biden done nothing for us. He has done debt. He went out utopia. It's open season, and they're going to go after every liberal they come in contact with. And I hate to say it though, because I make no threats against head of states, none of them, because I think it's wrong to do so. But people are going to get shot and killed, in city government, county government, state, even federal government, because these people are not going to listen. You can't control animals who don't have any room for life. When they realize they've been lied to and they finally wake up, they turn the key in their brain there, and they finally, jolts their brain and they wake up, it's over for everyone. Because they're going to go out there and they're going to kill everyone, everything, even their little dog too, and they won't care. Because they have nothing to live for anymore. They've been lied to, they've been duped, and they're going to make everybody pay. And if you're a liberal and this happens, run for the hills. Because the Republican states, they know what's going to happen. In Nashville, had an Antifa excursion. Bill Lee got taken care of. Don't mind you protesting, but you're not burning down the city. New York City, crime wave, no one cares. Once these people realize this, the AOC and her squad are going to have a hard time getting out and going anywhere, because they're not going to be protected anymore. I hate to say it though. No, and a few maybe assassinated. I hate saying that, but this stuff here happens all the time in these countries, folks. This kind of stuff here happens in Iraq and Afghanistan and places like that. This this chaos and destruction just doesn't conjure up overnight, folks. It's a building of a bunch of BS that they keep trying to put into a small little spear, and they keep putting it in there. Eventually, the peasants, the Antifas of the country realize, you know what? They're full of crap, and they explode. That is what to come. The liberals, can lie all they want and promise student loan forgiveness, and they're not going to deliver because the High Court struck them down. So that's one match right there lit. Sooner or later, the AOCs and the Bidens are going to have to realize, oh shit, we just opened a powder keg of epic proportions and we can't put the cap back on. It's going to go boom. That's what the midterms what I'm looking at. Is total chaos. You're seeing red in New York City, in New York, you're seeing red in California. It's because of simple people having tired of being shot at. But the country had not been destroyed enough, cities haven't been burnt down enough, people haven't been killed enough. When people are done, when people get tired of burying their loved ones, then they stop voting blue. So they vote independent or they vote red. They don't give a damn about blue anymore. Mayor Giuliani, the mayor, won it in 1993 because crime was so high in New York City. He won the mayor term many terms. He won it again in 97. Why? People got tired of dying and burying loved ones. Folks, when people get tired of dying, tired of burying loved ones, you will see it. But the AOC is the world and her little squad have crosshairs on them eventually. These people, the Antifa, don't give a shit about social justice and reform and climate change. What they want is socialism. That's all they want. They don't care about your stupid climate change and plug a car in and worry about, they don't care about that crap. What they want is chaos, destruction, murder, and if it means killing them, so damn be it. I'm very passionate about voting because I love voting. I've been voting since I was 18, and I love it because it's awesome. But when you start hearing these people talking about how, the way of our life is the struggle. No, way of life struggle is being Biden way of life being struggling. I'm saying this, guys, to you guys right now. I mean, my disclaimer is I'm making no threats to no head of state, nobody at all. I'm just telling you my opinion and my fear. If you guys can't understand that, then report me all you want. Because obviously you have blinders on and you have the retarded dirt mindset of thinking that everybody is speaking their mind is threatening somebody. When you live in a Democratic run city, state, and you have somebody busting your door who ain't there to discuss gender studies, who ain't there to care that fucking today you're a lesbian sea turtle and yesterday you were a damn tree, that bothers people. Then you'd be dead. And the police you so-called want to get rid of won't be there to protect you. You'd be dead when they get there. I guarantee you, if you have a police come to your house, and somebody try to break in your door, you order food or call the police, I guarantee the food would deliver faster. The police wouldn't. Especially in a lot of Democratic-run cities and states. New York City and California have roughest crimes. And Pennsylvania's going to have a lot more rough time. Michigan's lost cause. Okay? The country had not been destroyed enough yet by these band of yokel idiots. So, what I'm saying, guys, is be blessed, be well. I hope you guys find peace in this video. Now, if you are a Republican and you're hoping for a red wave, I didn't believe in red wave nonsense. I thought it was all crap anyway. But what I do believe in is life and liberty. But I don't believe in socialism. I don't believe in telling people they have to be something that they're not. Okay, you're not going to be a Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, if you can't sing, you're not going to be a Destiny's Child. Okay, if you can't manage money, you can't own a business. Okay, so I'm saying, guys, you have to be who you are. Okay, and I rather people tell me that I'm doing good or doing bad, but I rather tell people tell me that you have to be careful about what you want. You want free stuff, it's going to cost you your soul. Okay, and how it is sometimes. And I understand people might think, "Oh my God, Mark is a nut job threatening." No, like I said before, my videos I don't threaten anybody. When I talk about AOC and the rest of the people, is a stern warning to be careful on who you're trying to control. You may control somebody who's uncontrollable, who could be playing you more than you're playing them. It's very dangerous to be part of utopia when your peasants are just as more vile and vicious than you are. Well, guys, this is my live stream video. Once again, appreciate you watching it. The whole spiel, like and subscribe. I'm not gonna say it right now in this video. This is more my video of what I think the midterms was and what yet to come. In my dire prediction of what can happen, it's happening in New York right now. There'll be people being shot and killed right now, as we speak, probably. But that's how people are. People don't care. So they won't care until they start burying loved ones. And to that point in time, it's too late to care. People are dead. They haven't, their lives over with. They've been judged, sent to heaven or hell. So, guys, like I said, guys, be careful out there. Peace, love. Once again, vote next 2 years. Vote again. It's right. It's your right to vote. I'm all for it. I have nothing but love for the voting system. I know it's kind of weird in Arizona, but whatever. Bye. Peace. You guys later. Sorry about the rant, but hey, whatever. My channel. See you later. Peace, love.